We're in Glasgow, so in the distance there, let's see if you can zoom in. That would be, let's see how far we can go down there. Approximately where the subway, the round thing there is, that would be Argyle Street. So let's go back a bit on the zoom. And so this would be Buchanan Street. It's about halfway down. It's quite a lively street. And the funny thing, I ain't seen those Jehovah's Witnesses. They're normally everywhere. Got that guy sitting there with his bike playing music. And we have a police box. So this road will actually go on to, I think it's the Opera House, or there's a theatre at the end here. And if you did a left, you can go to Sauchiehall Street, which is famous at one time for bars. I think there's less bars there now. There's a guy dressed in the dress. I think it was quite ugly. Sorry, you know, forgive me. Here's a Romanian woman, I presume she's Romanian. She's selling some trinkets like friendship bracelets and all that. Oh, she's doing hair breeding. There it is, hair breeding. This is the model of the city in the future. Look at that. Or it could be Gaza. There'd be no buildings left, wouldn't there? So there's an old toilet block there, you know. I'm assuming it's no longer used, but I think that is a toilet block. Some nice flowers there. Oh no, there was the toilets there. It's finished. Can we get across? I'll give it a go. So that's the Apple repair shop there. I've done quite a few videos on Glasgow. I quite like Glasgow. It has an atmosphere, a good atmosphere. People are nice, friendly, you know, as long as they're not drunk. There's a young guy singing there. And so look at that building there. There you are. And that is on Nelson Mandela Place, that is. So that's it, Nelson Mandela Place. So I say straight up here there's Sauchiehall Street. And I think this is a coffee place or a cafe. Maybe it's even something to do with the church. I know you can go in there for a sandwich and a coffee. Don't know how much they charge. So this is Nelson Mandela Place. Yeah. Oh, there you are. It is a church actually. It says on there, try praying. Cafe Church, Sunday 12 o'clock. Midweek services. Faith, community and Jesus. So there we have it, look at that. Fancy a cuppa. There it is. Did you know we are a social enterprise cafe? Might go in there for a coffee. As long as you don't try and push the religion down your throat. I don't know why they always say that term, push it down your throat. Well, say people are quite friendly. There's a tartan house. That's what you can buy yourself a nice tartan dress, you know. There's Greg's. Or a tartan kilt. You know. Get yourself a spoon. You always see these guys with like Iron Maiden on, I mean, you know, on the way to 60, and Iron Maiden, well, probably 60. I don't know, it's just me, isn't it, waffle? Look at that. Carlton House of Scotland. It's closed down, so it wasn't very popular, was it? But they used to sell kilts. Subway. So there's the subway there, Buchanan Street. There it is, subway. I say the accent can be difficult, but probably mine can be difficult, you know, me being from Wales. Victoria's Secrets sale. I thought they sold this kinky stuff, you know, like negotiates and crotchless knickers and that. Maybe they don't. But that's Buchanan Shopping Arcade there. I say that's the Glasgow Royal Concert Hall straight ahead there. So it's quite busy actually. I arrived here about 8 o'clock this morning. There wasn't nobody around at all, even at 9:30, and now it's got quite busy. So you think about Glasgow, it's quite a multiracial city, and that can be a good thing. I mean, how can you get your meat biryani or your prawn fried rice unless you go to Lidl? So there's Hollands and Barrett. They do vitamin tablets. I don't know if they're any good for you. And in front of there you've got the concert hall. And so if you go left here, you go to Sauchiehall Street, which is very famous for bars. I'm sure there must be songs written about it. Rote is the word, writ. So there we have. I think this guy was the first Prime Minister of Scotland. I had to read it. Donald fucking Duck. It's actually faded a bit there. 1931 to 2000. And there's the man himself. And that behind him is the concert hall. God, this is a Beatles tune, I think. Suppose we all have to start somewhere, don't we?
Like a random.
So I'm just looking for a sign. So, oh, this is Sauchiehall Street here. Decoration or something. Big girl, wasn't she? Ranger store, social bite, free food service. Don't know about that. Good looking girl there, isn't she? Vision Express. Oh, also, I have to point out, obviously this road is car free, which I think is a good idea. Not much good if you can't walk very far, but I advise you to get a Zinnemann frame or one of those mobility scooters, because it's a lot better being traffic free. Really, you should have bollards, is it? You know, here to stop these bloody terrorists who drive cars at people, or people who've lost the plot. They normally have bollards to stop the cars going through, which maybe for the council and you work for the Glasgow City Council, you'll listen to my words. So there's Starbucks. And please check out our full CBD range. And there it is. CBD phone box. I think it could have been a police box at one stage. So there's a 3 phone shop. Loads of these Deliveroo drivers. Deliveroo. I know that one's Just Eat. Normally get off the boat in Dover, whatever, you know, they come here illegally and somehow get a job on Deliveroo or Just Eat. Anyway, how would you get your takeaway? Look at there. Pigeons. Just keep walking, let's see what happens. They don't even move. Take the time to move. Siochy Hall Street culture store. So there it is. I've took you that a little bit down Siochy Hall Street. So in the distance you've got a McDonald's, you've got a bar there, and I'd say Glasgow is well worth a visit. And you've got John Lewis. So thanks for watching. Please put a like, please put a comment, and have a great day.